Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. Here with you this afternoon to bring you yet another video in What Am I Doing series. I really don't know what I am doing, to tell you the truth. I have something here I want to show. Let's see. I think I got this on the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure that's close up. I have a video I want to show Sky Carl, and so he can see what we're working with here on this AT Mega 328. This is the back of the board. As you can see, there is a chip right there. I believe that's it. I'm not really sure. Not really a lot of circuitry here, but as you can see, it is surface mount. There's crystal. I'm not even sure what that is over here on this side. I couldn't see it good enough. It looks like 4 leads, maybe a transistor or something. I'm not really sure. But on the other side, now first I want to point out this. There is a header here with pins going through the 2 boards, and I'm pretty sure that's to feed this display. I don't think it's doing anything else. I've looked down through the end to see, well, this end actually, and there doesn't seem to be anything underneath it, the display itself, source chips or anything like that. I don't really think there's any printed circuitry down there either. So I think, like I said, my opinion is that's the AT Mega 328 right there. Not really sure if there's a way to program this. There is another unpopulated socket over here, but it doesn't appear to be going anywhere at all. I mean, it doesn't appear to be having any circuitry going to it. Circuit traces, I should say. Unless they're underneath there, I can't see. But anywho, that's what it is, Carl. Like I said, you're more than welcome to take a stab at this. If you think you can do it, like I say, I might one day try to get that chip off there, but like I said, that really, other than that, I don't know what else to do. So what I'm going to do next is take this apart, and oops, first I'm going to drop it, check my switches, make sure they're not operating for some odd reason, but they're not. That one there just about does. This one on this end is what I'm talking about. It goes in, almost goes in all the way. I think that one probably is the easiest one to work with. It goes in further than the other one, I know that. Still doesn't go in far enough for that, but it does release the other ones. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this apart again and use some of that new WD-40 fancy spray can I got, and see what happens when I take it apart and go from there. So let me take this apart real quick and I'll come back with you. Alright, now you can see I have this back apart again. I'm really thinking if I take these screws out of this faceplate across there and take that faceplate off, I think maybe I can get to those switches a little bit in the front. See the spring and everything. That might be the better way to go. I don't know. Let me go ahead and take the other parts apart. See what I can find out about that. Alright, I want to take a gander at this before I go start taking these wires off of here. Looks like we have a purple one over on this side, white on the middle one, and a black one on this one, and of course this is white. I don't know if that will come out of there or not. I guess we can find out taking that front off, but it's got quite a bit of lead wire there, so I may not have to do that at all. So let's see if I can get these other ones off that I just mentioned. Yeah, here goes that one. There goes that one. So that just leaves two. This one's not sure that one comes off the same way or not. It's definitely attached a little bit better. I think I'm going to leave that on there and try to take this off without removing those two and see what happens. I think once we get these two out of the way, that'll open up a little bit of a space, I think, so we can play around a little bit with it. Let me go ahead and take the screws out real quick. I don't know how quick it'll be, but take them out anyway. Sure appears to be anyway. Alright, now we can see what we're looking at. Get this out of the way. Take a closer look at these switches. Oops. Got pieces flopping down here and up and down and around and everything. So I don't know what I'm doing. That just does not want to stay where I want it to go. There. Anyway, take a closer look at these switches. You can see there's the one. Actually, that one's working. Huh. That one's working now. I can put this down on the ground. That one is actually working now. Now I'm beginning to think maybe there was a conflict of here or something. They are all working now. That's amazing. I am amazed. Well, I fixed that. Don't know how I did it. Apparently it was hitting on something to do with the faceplate, I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. It sure does work now, so, you know. That's kind of weird. But I just took that faceplate off. I could have saved myself the money for the other one. But yeah, they're all working. And that's the AC/DC right there. It goes in, or goes out, goes in, out, in. Works fine. Now, to figure out if I can get this thing back together, and I kind of want to check the segments or something on this was missing some segments on. Although that's all soldered in, so I don't think that's got anything to do with it. I'm wondering if I go ahead and put this back in, if it will work. Continue to work, I should say. I'm going to examine these switches a little closer, see if maybe there's something that's, you know, off and as far as the alignment of the switch, but I don't think so. Appears to be working just fine. That's weird. Very weird. I'm not going to complain about it too much though. I guess I bought the WD-40 for nothing, but I will use it, that's for sure. So, I think I will try. Might be a good idea to go ahead and spray some WD-40 down on those switches so they will continue to work. I'm thinking. But then again, I think, why mess up something, a good thing? It's already working. Why would I want to mess up? So, I don't know. Let me go ahead and put this back together and we'll check again. So I'll bring you back. Hi, I'm back with you again here, YouTube. I have it back together. I noticed I put it back together as it should be as far as these 4 screws here, and it's in the correct position here. As far as I know, it's in the slot there. It's in the slot there, and if you look on the front now, if we check this out, guess what? It doesn't work again. Same with this one. So we're definitely onto the problem. The problem is this faceplate. Not sure exactly why it's doing that, but obviously it's misaligned somewhere. And I aligned it perfectly as far as I was concerned. I mean, as far as I could tell. So I'm going to take it apart again. Everything works fine except for those 2 switches, which is weird. I think it's either one way or the other too far. Maybe it's up or down too far. I don't know. I can't get it to latch any way I push it. So we'll try this one. Same thing with that one. I can push it back or left, right, up and down, and I don't get it to latch. So it's obviously in a bind somewhere. And looking at the front here, it looks like it's tight on this side, kind of tight at the bottom. Not as bad as this side though. This side looks to be the tightest. See, there's a big wide space on this side, and there's a space on top. Not so much on this side here and here. So if we look at this one down here, it's the same way. It seems to be over this way too far, although it's not as bad as the other one. So I don't know. Let me take it apart again and see what happens. I'm going to turn you off again. Now, one thing I did notice on this here is to get this all lined up, this piece here has to slide under these keepers here. I'm just wondering if that might be a misalignment issue right there. There's a alignment tab here on this side, and right now the screws are out and the buttons appear to be working. So it definitely is really a close fit as far as what the deal is on this. I think what I'm going to try to do is take this plate off and then put the face plate back on and see what happens without this plate on here. If it turns out like I think it's probably something to do with this plate, but I can't be sure until I actually take it apart. So 2 screws is all it takes. Take it out real quick. There's definitely some pressure on that, looks like. So that is out now. Let's put these screws back in and see what happens. That one's actually stripped, it feels like. So I'm not going to press that a little bit anymore. Now let's see if these work. Nope. That one's down already, so I won't go back down again though. So there's definitely some misalignment issues with this. I'm going to have to look into it a little more closely, I think, and go from there. So I'm going to leave that for a bit and get on to another project and see what I can find. So bring you back when I have something else to show you. I think we can see that now. Go ahead and turn her on. Seems to be working fine. AC/DC works fine. Voltage, milliamps, ohms, ranges. That's a top range there. There's the second range, next range, next range, next range, and the last range. All appears to be working. No problem. I can, don't know what I can check. I don't really have any leads handy. Other than check the ohms on this lead, these leads. Plug that in there. Maybe. Check that in there. Maybe. Put these two together. Let's see what we got. Yeah. This may be prove too much of a challenge. There we go. Point 2. Point 1. Pretty close to what the other one was reading. Let's go up a range. Basically 0 on the 2K range. I think it was 2K. No, it was 2 ohm. Wait a minute here. I don't know what I can't see that very good. That says 200 ohms. That says 2. That says 20. Oh, I know what it is. It's K ohms. That's what it is. Okay. So that's 2K. That's right. I understand now. So there's our lowest range right there, 200. That seems to be working all right. So I'm gonna call that good. It's not a real great test, but it is working. So that's all I really wanted to know. And I think the other one's gonna work fine if I can figure out a way to splice, or not splice, shim that up high enough to where it works, and we'll go from there. But that's for a later date. This is going to wrap this one up. I've got a couple girls in the living room that are chomping at the bit to do something. They did allow me to come in and make this video, so I appreciate that. And so I think I will, like I said, wrap this up. And you guys have a great day, the rest of the day. Oh, Carl, yeah, let me know about that AT Mega 328. See if you want that to play around with or not. You know, if I do it, it may take me a year to get to it. I don't know. So you're more than welcome to try it out, play with it or whatever. So again, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.